Hello everybody, my name is Seanster 2.5 and welcome one and all to another end of the year update for 2022. So before we start this video, I'd just like to thank everybody so much for making 2022 the best it could be, and me and everyone in the Seanster crew are very appreciative of all of your love and support. We could not have gotten this far without all your support, and I am eternally grateful for your support making this year the best it could be. Despite what's going on in the outside world, it's been an absolute breeze, and it was a breeze because of all your support, and I cannot be more thankful. Now, I would normally post these end of the year updates roughly around the end of November, but because with the projects that are coming to fill out the last few spaces of 2022's lineup, as well as something that will be teased at the end of the video, which will be coming out in the final week of the channel before it goes on a Christmas and New Year hiatus. So I highly recommend staying tuned all the way to the end to see the teaser. There is a lot to cover on what is going to be happening on 2023 onwards. So I will be getting into it, but of course, because there's a lot to do, so I'm not going to get into it as quick as possible. But of course, but as always, again, I cannot be more thankful to everyone here. In fact, I'm super thankful for all your love and support, for making 2022, and especially onward, the best it could ever be. And I cannot wait to share all the surprises that are coming out in 2023. But of course, if you enjoyed this video and the series, and of course the content to come, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned for more content coming soon. Although a hiatus is coming up, there's going to be a lot of things in development, of course, so don't you worry about that. And from everyone here at Seanster 2.5, as well as everyone from the Mass Legion, and everyone in the Seanster Patrol, Magpie family, and Manny Posse, we all hope that, myself and everyone in the Seanster crew hope that you enjoyed today's update, and we will get right along with what is to come for 2023 onward. So the first topic on the agenda is the Seanstermations Mirai updates. Now, as you may have noticed, there have been a lack of Seanstermations Mirai updates to go over, and I highly do apologise about that. It's while I'm also developing the series in general, there have been a few hiatuses here and there due to projects that are coming for the channel later on. But don't worry, they are being fitted in with the schedule, so hopefully I'll be able to upload Seanstermations Mirai updates later on in the future, and there'll definitely be more in 2023. But coming this December, to fill in the spots of where the updates could not, me and a good friend, Adamanti101, also known as Adam Steele, have butted our heads together, and we decided to make a nice little audio series that will, of course, tie in well with the Seanstermations Mirai series. Now, for those who don't know, in the Seanstermations series, Adam was previously known for voicing Izar, the yes man for Ozuma, so there could be a good possibility that Izar might come back. Just have to keep our fingers crossed on that. And the second topic on the agenda is the PS5 era. We're finally there. 2023 is going to be mostly all PS5 games, starting with Spider-Man Miles Morales, and then we move on to Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, and then after that, I would say more Genshin Impact videos, but because I'm already too far into the story and there's no replay options for replaying story missions on Genshin Impact, there could be a possibility that we could get Gotham Knights in there too, as I did kind of left that, because I went through the community tab and I remember the poll. So after Master Duel, we could expect Gotham Knights, but since this is a brand new era, there's obviously going to be plenty of things in store. But don't worry, we'll still have plenty of PS4 games and also maybe PC games in the future. But until that day comes, I hope that this new era for this channel will be just as good as the PS4 era back in the day. Or remind you, the PS4 is what started Seanster 2.5. The whole the gameplay videos that I've mostly been playing, aside from a few one-off specials, have mostly been PS4 games. So again, I hope that this era will be interesting, and one can only hope what games are going to be in this era. Now, the third topic of the agenda, and this is a very this is a very interesting one. So, next year, on November 23rd, 2023, the UK series Doctor Who is going to have its 60th anniversary, with David Tennant returning as the 14th Doctor and Ncuti Gatwa as the 15th Doctor. Before we get any further with this topic, not gonna lie, I was expecting Ncuti Gatwa after Jodie Whittaker, but bringing David Tennant back was a sensible option for the sake of the views, and David Tennant was well beloved. Kind of disappointed that Christopher Eccleston couldn't come back for any future episodes, but there's a good majority of people who are Doctor Who fans in my area that absolutely adore David Tennant as much as they do with Christopher Eccleston, Matt Smith, Jodie Whittaker, Peter Capaldi, and any of the classic Doctors. But of course, although Jodie's writing wasn't absolutely fantastic, Jodie Whittaker, if you're watching this video, despite what critics say, you have been an absolutely amazing Doctor. You had the playfulness of Matt Smith with the energy of David Tennant, and I cannot wait to hopefully see you again in future Doctor Who specials. Maybe even in the later years down the line when Ncuti Gatwa gets into a bit of a fandom and everyone gets the hype up for Mr. Gatwa. And David Tennant, and of course, you weren't the best Dr. Jodie, but you definitely were one of my top 5 for sure. The next message is going on, since I've already did one for Jodie. It's for David Tennant. Good to have you back, my dude. Looking forward to seeing how you portray a new face for the Doctor. Although I was a little bit shocked at first, but I'm looking forward to seeing what you can do for the 14th Doctor. Maybe make him a little bit different, but it's totally up to you. If you want to make him similar to the 10th Doctor, I'm not complaining. It's good to have you and Catherine Tate back on the field. And finally, Mr. Ncuti Gatwa. Congratulations on getting a fantastic new role. It is a big role, and with Disney Plus giving you a higher budget, I hope that your adventures in the TARDIS will be bigger and better than ever. And I cannot wait to witness your first performance in November 23rd for the 60th anniversary. And with that aside, what's coming for the channel to celebrate the 60th anniversary is a story from the creators of Seanstermations called Doctor Who: The Cradle of Time, it's kind of like Fairy Tale: The Shiona Empire, where I create or make a story that fits in between events. So I can't reveal too much about what the Cradle of Time is going to be about, but what I can tell you is that it's going to fit between before the end of The Power of the Doctor to the finale, the regeneration scene of The Power of the Doctor. So it's going to fit in between the climax and the very ending of the episode. And I will confirm that it is going to be a multi-Doctor story with every Doctor up until Jodie Whittaker. Maybe we might see David Tennant or Ncuti Gatwa, maybe not, but we'll just have to find out as it continues. But that is coming out November 2023, and I will be sure to keep you posted on what's to come on that regard. But it may not be the best Doctor Who story, because this is the first time I'm actually writing a Doctor Who story. It's going to be interesting to do. I'm not banking it's going to be better than the magnificent writings of Russell T Davies, Stephen Moffat, etc., etc., etc. But I hope it will be a good show all the same, and a wonderful, if not exceptional, tribute to the 60th anniversary of a timeless classic. Moving right along, and I do apologise if there haven't been any updates, but Spider-Man Sean Parker, the movie that was, of course, teased multiple times at the end of 2021, it is also in production alongside Seanstermations Mirai, but because Seanstermations Mirai is a massive series with plenty more to go, with only 3 more acts to go, it will be a little bit of a slow production, but a background for the story has been in place. It's just a case of writing the storyboard down and seeing how it will be executed and what will await the story in the future. But I can guarantee that in 2023 there'll be more Spider-Man Sean Parker updates later on in the future. And also next up, again, I'd just like to give a special thanks to all my friends and all my family. Um, Throughout the years, when I started this channel, it was, yeah, I did not know what kind of world I was going to be expecting, but as as you know, the vastness of YouTube became more known to me. The world around me became a little bit bigger in the process. But although I'm over 1,000 subscribers and I've got like over 1,000 videos, none of them would have been possible without the magnificent friends and family along the way, along with, of course, my birth parents, as well as the Magpie family, all of my amigos, my compatriots, my close acquaintances, my well-wishers, my distant relations. None of this would not have been possible without your love and support. And my heart, all the corners of my heart, I cannot be more thankful for all of it, and I cannot wait to bring you more amazing content in the future. And I would not be here without you, and I hope that whatever content comes next, it will definitely be it will be worth the wait. It will be worth the wait. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. So, next topic, of course, more Seansterverse what ifs are incoming in the future, and I can't reveal too much or spoil anything too much, but the only hint I can give you is that there's going to be one that is going to be continuing the Killmonger story, and it will be a what if based on the recently released film Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. So I'm not entirely sure how that one's going to go down when I get into the writing process. But again, I hope it will be a good piece of fiction all the same, just as Doctor Who and the Cradle of Time will be in November. Not going to be as great as the original Wakanda Forever, but I hope that this interpretation of it will be okay, as well as what's yet to come, especially with what's coming in December before the hiatus. Wink, wink. And while I was going over past few videos, I tend to notice that I haven't done a Seanster short in some time. So, in 2023, there is a good possibility that we could be seeing more Seanster shorts later on in the future. So, we'll be able to see more like Wacky Adventures or Seanstermated shorts of some moments from other YouTubers. Of course, there will be a disclaimer, and I highly recommend you support the official release on that one. But for those who have missed Seanster shorts for so long, don't worry, it's definitely coming back. And another bit of good news I could tell you is that there is going to be another Genshin Impact anniversary video for its 3rd year and Fontaine update. Again, of course, I'm not entirely sure what to expect with this going on. Maybe it might show a little bit of a teaser on where I've been in my Sumeru journeys. Just have to keep our fingers crossed. And whoever is coming to the Shonafi Guild afterwards, of course, will definitely have to just see and find out. And of course, there's going to be plenty of Genshin Pull videos in the future. But I am going to be saving those ideas for after Shenhe, because after Shenhe, that is when the rules are going to be in place, the new characters are going to be revealed, and I can also reveal that Yoimiya is going to be on the list, because I'm a bad boy. I've skipped all of her banners, to be fair, because I don't know why, but every time Yoimiya gets onto a banner, it's normally next to an Archon character or a character that people would really love to play other than Yoimiya, and those who have got it for quite a while. And I'm okay at the moment, because Kazuha, Ganyu, Kokomi, and Albedo, who's now level 80, they're all good at the moment. I hope Shenhe will be good too, but all that I can say further is that the future of Genshin Impact for the Seanster 2.5 channel is going to be vast, even after the one-off special, and I cannot wait to share the adventures or the continued recruitment of the Shonafi guilds in the later future as the updates continue from Fontaine onward. Okay, almost done with the updates now. So, for those who were not aware, the Dragon Ball Super What If Horror of the Stars series has officially ended. There is not going to be any further stories for the Horror of the Stars saga, considering that There's no content to go over, and Dragon Ball Super Hero was the only bit of anime content. I would have done a little story if I ever do decide to make a movie based around Dragon Ball, the latest Dragon Ball Heroes anime with Eos, but because I don't know how to like work with Dragon Ball Heroes because I did a Dragon Ball Heroes special once, but I just felt like is it really like worth doing it? I mean, because I mean Dragon Ball Heroes just seems to have done pretty well all on its own. And considering it on, I just wouldn't know where to get around that. But what's coming after Horror of the Stars, that is the cream of the crop. Because we are going to be doing a Seanster cut for the Naruto series. So, I just want to put a disclaimer beforehand. It's not going to be as good as the Naruto and Naruto Shippuden that came before it. But after watching a particular filler saga from Naruto Shippuden, it got me thinking on what can I do if I was ever in the seat of Masashi Kishimoto and did my own interpretation of the Naruto series. But while there will be a couple of big changes, there won't be any crucial change, or hardly any crucial changes. Maybe a few, but not something that will delete the original story entirely. Because as a Naruto fan, Kishimoto's work is a great inspiration, and his story was magnificent. And even though TV Tokyo and Studio Pierrot did do a lot of fillers in between, I'm okay with the Shippuden fillers. Okay, I'm okay with the Shippuden fillers, but I know there are some people who are not a fancy of the Shippuden fillers. But don't worry, aside from a couple here and there, the Seanster cut of Naruto will have at least not as many fillers as Naruto Shippuden did. So I can guarantee you that all of it will be mostly canon. But alongside the Naruto Seanster cut, which is coming out in summer of 2023, for those who are unaware, I will be doing a Seanster cut of Star Wars Episodes 7 to 9. And while the movies will be coming out hopefully sooner than we think, there will be a possibility that in 2023, early 2023 at maximum, where we will be talking about a couple, if not two, TV series that will, of course, be blended in between episodes 7 and 8 and between episodes 7, 8, and 9. Which, of course, I can reveal. One of them will be focusing around about Lop from Star Wars Visions. So there's a Lop series, and then there's also a series for Finn. And while I know that Lop is a Star Wars Visions character, how she will play into the main story, that will all be explained in 2023, and maybe even help out in the further productions of the Seanster cut for Star Wars: The Last Jedi or Rise of Skywalker. I guess we'll just have to see about that. And of course, is that it? Oh, I think that's really it, really. But although this update had a lot in store, and I would have told you more on what's yet to come in 2023, but again, that would be telling, and I wouldn't want to spoil anything. There's a lot to come, and now that the channel is there's more than 5 years in, it just baffles me, because I mean this channel has been up just as much as Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, but all I can really say is that no matter what content comes around, no matter what new video game that we'll be seeing in the future, no matter what universe the What Ifs will present, and no matter what joys that the Seanster cut of Naruto, Doctor Who, The Cradle of Time, or any project coming later in the future will hold, but no matter what happens, at least I'll be sharing the experience with all of you, my friends, my families, my amigos, my close acquaintances, etc., etc., etc. And I could not be here without all of you. I would not be here today if it weren't for all your magnificent support. And if you enjoyed this video and of course the content of what's coming in the years onward, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned for more content coming soon. This journey has truly been magnificent, but it's only going to get better. So, for everyone here at Seanster 2.5, as well as everyone from the Mass Legion and everyone in the Seanster Patrol, Magpie family, Manny Posse, as well as the Trina Fleet, etc., etc., etc. Thank you all so much for watching another end of the year update, and I cannot wait to, of course, share the content that's left in 2022 along with the content that's yet to come. Again, there will be plenty of updates, plenty of surprises, and plenty of sneaky little surprises like a Satsuma in a Christmas stocking. But we'll just have to find out. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Hope you all have enjoyed another awesome time with this update, and I'll see you all next time for more. Love you all so much. I really do. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye.